All right, guys, just want to make a quick video, a little crypto video as I usually do in my car when I can't make one at home because I'm working today. You know what, guys? I think people are way too overly emotional in these markets. It's almost like a turnoff to me at this point. Like, I don't know, guys, like, crypto has been doing extremely well. I don't care what anybody says, really, ever since Trump got in office. We got $100,000 Bitcoin, went from like 70,000 to 100,000. A lot of altcoins doubled, tripled since then. If you were in Solana, you made like a 20x. Cardano got over $1. Theta was $3. Like, everything's really been pumping pretty good. For the most part, when you think about it, we hit a stall a couple months ago. Because Trump came out and he's talked about tariffs and all that stuff. We hit a stall. Bitcoin went down to $78,000. Then we had that big pump a couple days ago. Trump announces the National Crypto Reserve with Cardano, Solana, XRP. We get a huge pump. And then yesterday, Trump comes out and says the tariffs are on for Mexico and Canada. And now we lose all of those gains. We get a big old dump in Bitcoin, a big old dump in altcoins, and we're kind of back to square one. And, a lot of people are just freaking out. Like, people are like, it's like when Bitcoin's going up, everybody's like so happy. You see all the thumbnails on the YouTube videos, like everybody's like euphoric. And then when we're dumping, people get so depressed. And I'm just like, at this point, like, get a life. Like, find something else to do. Like, Trump ran on tariffs. You have to understand, this country is in the shit tank, the United States of America. Every car manufacturer, they're shutting down plants. They're opening up plants in Mexico, China, so they can ship cars in, hire thousands of foreign workers, so they don't have to hire Americans. Same with the tech companies, they're hiring overseas. They don't want to do any business in the United States because it's cheaper to do business outside the United States. And Trump is trying to change all that with the tariffs. It's what he ran on. It has to be done or the country's going to collapse. I think people need to realize that not everything revolves around the stock market and crypto. There's a big life outside crypto and stock market. Like, if you have kids, for example, you want your kids to have a decent life in 15, 20 years, fuck the stock market now. We have to have some short-term pain now with these tariffs, which is creating market uncertainty. People are afraid of a trade war and all that, and people basically flood out of risk assets and like Bitcoin and altcoins, and the stock market takes a hit as well too. But guys, anytime there's change, whether it's good change or bad change, this is good change, but even good change leads to market instability because people are overly emotional. People were used to the status quo of, oh, my job got shipped overseas. Everything's expensive. Oh, my job got taken by a foreign worker. I guess that's just the way it goes. Oh, inflation's so high, I can't even afford rent. Oh, I guess that's the way it goes. Trump's trying to do things that are going to change all that. And in the process, it might be a little painful. And it might mean that while we have these tariffs on, which I don't think these tariffs are going to last very long, but while they're out there, it could be a couple weeks, a couple months of bearishness in the stock market and crypto. But you have to understand, the minute these tariffs get released, the minute good news comes out again, we're going to see what happened a couple days ago, where Cardano pumps 80% and Bitcoin goes up $10,000 in an hour. The markets, the Bitcoin markets, the risk markets are just looking for a reason to pump, even if they're not pumping right now. So this all had to be done. This is why I voted for Trump. People don't like change. I know people working for the federal government, like my wife, they had it cushy working from home for the last 5 years. They're all bitching and moaning for the last, when Trump said you have to go back to work. Now they're all back to work. And now it's just back to normal. Now everybody's happy again. Like, you bitch about it when the change gets announced, and then when it actually happens, things are fine. And I think that's just kind of what's going on with these tariffs. These tariffs are a negotiation tactic. These tariffs are to get companies to say, oh my God, we're not going to build that factory in China or Mexico or Puerto Rico, or I guess Puerto Rico wouldn't count. We're not going to build that factory in Mexico. we're going to build it in the United States because we don't want to pay a 25% tariff. That's what it comes down to. And it's going to be a short-term thing. I think no more than a couple months. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump comes out the end of this week and says they came out with a deal with Canada or something like that, and there's not going to be tariffs. It's all for negotiation. It's all short-term pain for long-term gain. And it actually is a turnoff to me to see just how overly emotional people are. I see all the thumbnails, people freaking out. Guys, if your whole life is crypto or the stock market, get a life, get a girlfriend, have some kids. You know what? Get a job. You know what I mean? Like, there's more to life than just like looking at your crypto market every fucking day. There's a lot to do out there in this world, and people are way too obsessed. So I would say, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, sell all your crypto and get the hell out. Next time we have a little pump, I think we're pumping a little bit right now, sell it and get out, or just ride the wave, because Trump is bullish for crypto. We have a freaking crypto reserve now with Cardano, XRP, Solana. Other coins are going to be added as well. All the fundamentals are there. Everything's lining up for a giant, giant bull run, giant, giant alt season. As soon as we get over this whole tariff FUD, which I think is going to be over very, very soon. Trump is not stupid. He realizes that these tariffs can't go on forever. It's going to hurt the markets. It's all a negotiation tactic. Trump just came out yesterday, said there was a big AI chip manufacturer that's going to be opening up in the United States. This is all because of tariffs, because these countries don't want to pay tariffs. They're opening up giant factories in the United States, 25,000 employees to start. Guys, this is what we voted for Trump for, to bring jobs back to America. And the only way you can motivate these piece of shit corporations to bring jobs back to America is by threatening them with financial loss. And that's exactly what he's doing. So yeah, we might have some short-term pain. Put your big boy pants on, get a fucking life, stop being little pussies like everybody is, not like you guys listening, but I just see pussies everywhere, like crying, like a lot of these YouTubers, like it reminds me of like a woman, like a miserable woman, like the way they act. Like, we had an 80% pump in Cardano 3 days ago. Okay, now we dumped again. You don't think we can get an 80% pump again off more good news? Like, I'm so overly bullish off everything that's happened over the last week. Like how quickly these coins are looking to pump when all this uncertainty, this cloud is lifted. Like, I'm more bullish than ever. Maybe I'll even buy some more Cardano today. But I think people are way too caught up in the short-term price action. I'm telling you guys, if you're caught up in the short-term price action, you're not going to make any money. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm a straight shooter. Like, I mean, you're a loser in these markets. It's a heart-to-heart here. Like, if you're too caught up in these day-to-day price movements and they're really fucking with you, and you're on forums saying it's over, but like you're not going to make any money in these markets. Like, you're born to lose. Not everybody in this world's going to be a winner. You know, there's a line from Caddyshack where Smales is talking to the kid, and he says, you know, the world needs ditch diggers too. And the world does need ditch diggers too. And all you guys complaining and boo-hoo Trump, oh my God, what is he doing? You missed the status quo. You missed the things. You missed the way things were under Biden, where everything was just a big waste of money. Companies were opening up factories in Mexico so they wouldn't have to hire Americans and pay wages. You guys are all... Oh, this guy's not going to let me over. You guys are all dumb money. And you got to pull your head out of your ass. These markets are volatile. We can pump 80% one day, drop 80% the next day. But you know damn well, the next time we have good news, when these tariffs are lifted, the markets are going to go right back up. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm overall bullish. I don't care what people say. I think what Trump's doing with these tariffs needed to be done. I want to see it done. You're already seeing companies come back. You're already seeing car manufacturers opening up plants in America. You're seeing major AI chip manufacturers closing down shop in these Asian countries. And now they're going to be opening up shop in the United States, hiring 25,000 workers to start. In a couple years, there'll probably be 100,000 workers. And I am overall bullish. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later, guys.